So if you grew up in the 1970s, there was pretty well a great plethora of great character actors and comedians. And this guy really stood out for me because he was a multi-purpose comedian because he was sort of like putting himself on as he was putting you on. And the news of his passing hit us pretty hard in the last couple of days because, again, Martin Mull, boys, what a talent. Now, Martin Eugene Mull, born Chicago, August 18th, 43, died at age 80 on July 27th, 2024, after a long illness in his home community of LA. Now, he was an American comic actor whose career included contributions as a musician and painter. He gained major visibility on screen for Mary Hartman, and its spin-off Fernward Tonight. He also was big in the kind of the sleeper hit FM, which was an inspiration for a lot of people of WKRP in Cincinnati. And the DJ he played in this movie is the first cousin of Johnny Fever. Now, he's other notable roles, including Colonel Mustard in the '85 film Clue, Leon Karp on Roseanne, Willard Kraft on Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Vlad Mazur's Vlad Plastimus on Danny Phantom, and Gene Parmesan on Arrested Development. He had a recurring role at 2.5 Men as Russell, the drug-using humorous pharmacist. Everybody needs one of those. Now, born in Chicago, the son of Betty Mull, an actress and director, and Harold Mull, an acoustics engineer. He moved with his family to North Ridgeville, Ohio when he was 2. He lived there until he was 15 when his family moved to New Canaan, Connecticut. There he attended and graduated from New Canaan High School. He studied painting and graduated in '65 from the Rhode Island School of Design with a Bachelor of Fine Arts. In '67, he earned a Master of Fine Arts in Painting, also from the RSISD. Now, he broke into show business as a songwriter, penning Jane Morgan's '70 country single, A Girl Named Johnny Cash, which peaked at number 61 on Billboard's country charts. Shortly thereafter, he began his own recording career. Of course, he had the humorous song Battling Tubas, which went top 100 in Canada and the States at the bottom end of the charts, but an interesting song, you can find it. Now, throughout the '70s, and especially in the first half of the decade, he was best known as a musical comedian, performing satirical and humorous songs both live and in studio recordings. Rather than use the stage trappings of most musical acts, he would decorate his stage with coverable thrift store furniture. Notable live gigs including opening for Randy Newman and Sandy Denny at Boston Symphony Hall in '73, Frank Zappa at Austin's Armadillo World Headquarters in '73, Billy Joel in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania in '74, and for Bruce Springsteen at the Shady Grove Music Fair in Gaithersburg, Maryland in October '74. His self-titled debut album, released by Capricorn in '72, featured many Northwestern musicians, including a rambling Jack Elliott, Levon Helm, Keith Spring, Jack Bone, and Libby Titus. Now, Elvis Costello and Gary Speranza attribute a remark, writing about music is like dancing about architecture, to Martin Mull. Now, Mull's first well-known acting role was as Garth Kimball in the '76 TV nighttime observers soap opera Mary Hartman, Mary Hartman. This led to work in the spin-off talk show parodies Fernward Tonight and America Tonight, in which he played talk show host Bart Gimble, Garth's twin brother, opposite his life partner, Fred Willard, as sidekick and announcer Jerry Hubbard. He also appeared as a neurotic, libidinous disc jockey Eric Swan in the '78 movie FM, his feature film debut. But like I said, WKRP in Cincinnati, you see the connection. Now, in '79, Mull appeared in the Taxi episode Hollywood Calling. He created, wrote, and starred in the short-lived '84 CBS sitcom Domestic Life, with Megan Follows of Anna Green Gables fame playing his teenage daughter. In one episode of The Golden Girls, he played a hippie who was afraid of the outside world. He had a long-running role as Leon Karp, Roseanne Connor's gay boss and later business partner in the TV series Roseanne, and of course Fred Willard showed up as his life partner. Now, during the '80s, he played the supporting roles in films Mr. Mum McClue and had a rare lead in Serial. He also starred in a series commercial for Michelob and Pizza Hut, and a series of television and radio commercials for Red Roof Inn with, again, Fred Willard. He appeared in the Pecos Bill episode of Shelley Duvall TV series Tall Tales and Legends. He also did the voice of Vlad Masters, Vlad Plastimus, the main villain in Danny Phantom from '04 to '07. From '97 to 2000, Mull played Willard Kraft on the show Sabrina the Teenage Witch as Sabrina Spellman's high school vice principal in seasons 2 and 3, and then became her high school's principal in season 4. In the 1980s, Mull co-created and starred The History of White People in America. The Associated Press said the documentary was what many thought was his best work. Now, it was kind of weird. He was like the best Saturday Night Live cast member that was never on Saturday Night Live because his humor was in that cerebral vein. Now, a guest star in Hollywood Squares numerous times, he appeared as a center square in the show's final season from 2003 to 2004. In late 2004 and in 2013's Netflix produced season 4, he portrayed Jean Parmesan, a PI on Arrested Development. During 08 and 09, he guest starred in 2 episodes of the TV series Gary Unmarried as Allison's father. He also starred in the Fox sitcoms Dads and the Cool Kids, and later the latter with David Alan Grier, Vicki Lors, and Leslie Jordan. Mull, again, a great artist on the canvas and on the guitar. He began painting in the 1970s, and his work has appeared in group and solo exhibits. He participated in the June 1571 exhibit, Flush with the Walls, in the men's room of the Boston Museum of Fine Arts to protest the lack of contemporary and local art in the museum. His first Series 1 person exhibition was held in 1980 at the Molly Barnes Gallery in LA, and was credited by artist Mark Kostabi as instrumental in launching his own career because of Mull's simultaneously embrace of humor and gravitas in visual art. His work often combined photorealist painting and the pop art and collage styles. He published a book of some of his paintings titled Painting, Drawings, and Words in 1995. One of his paintings was used on the cover for the 2008 Joyce Carol Oates novel My Sister, My Love. Another painting, titled After Dinner Drinks in 2008, which is owned by Steve Martin, was used for the cover of Love Has Come For You, an album by Steve Martin and Paul Simon's wife, Edie Brickell. Now, twice divorced, he was married to singer Wendy Haas. You have a daughter, Maggie, who as of 3 years ago was a co-executive producer for Family Guy. Now, in the 2010 interview in the Green Room with Paul Provenza, he identified himself as agnostic, saying, I certainly don't begrudge anyone else their choice to follow whatever they do. It just for me, it doesn't make a lot of sense. I think more harm has come to the planet through organized religion, probably, than any single situation that we've invented. Now, Mull died at his LA home on June 27th after a valiant fight against a long illness. So on film, some interesting jobs. FM, Serial, My Bodyguard, Takes a Job and Shove It, Flicks, Mr. Mom, Private School, Bad Manners, Clue, O.C. and Stiggs, The Boss's Wife, Rented Lips, Cutting Class, Ski Patrol, Think Big, Far Out Man, Miracle Beach, Dance with Death, Mrs. Doubtfire, Mr. Right, A.D. and Penn, Jingle All the Way, Zack and Reba, Richie Rich Christmas Wish, Attention Shoppers, The Year That Trembled, Relative Strangers, Killers, Tim's Vermeer, and A Futile and Stupid Gesture. So besides what they call the Fernwind universe, New Adventures of Wonder Woman, he played the Pied Piper, Taxi, Sunset Limousine, Domestic Life, The History of White People in America, if you can find it, it's hilarious, Lots of Luck, California Girls, Portrait of a White Marriage, His and Hers, The Golden Girls, Get a Life, Roseanne, that was 6 years, Larry Sanders Show, The Day My Parents Ran Away, Family Dog, Burke's Law, How the West Was Fun, Lois and Clark, Beverly Hills Family Robinson, Over the Top, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, again 39 episodes, Recess, The Simpsons, Family Guy, Just Shoot Me, The Wild Thornberries, Sister Mary Explains It All, The Ellen Show, 18 episodes, Dexter's Laboratory, Ti Amo Supremo, Reba, Hollywood Squares, on and off for about 7 years, Half and Half, Reno's 911, Dandy Phantom, Arrested Development, three different seasons, A Boyfriend for Christmas, Hopeless Pictures, American Dad, played for Father Donovan 10 episodes, Crumbs, The War at Home, Gary Unmarried, Law and Order, My Boys, Two and a Half Men, Eastwick, Till Death, Oliver's Goals, Mad Love, El Jefe, Psych, Reading, Writing, Romance, Dads, Community for 2 episodes, Life in Pieces, 4 episodes, Hail Mary, Veep. He was nominated for an Emmy Award for that one, of course. Didn't win. The Ranch, NCIS LA, I'm Sorry, The Cool Kids, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Bless This Mess, Bob's Burgers, Grace and Frankie, Maggie, Not Dead Yet, and The After Party. Of course, he was played in the video game Dick Toons Tonight as Vlad Placimus. Discography, Martin Mull, 72, Dueling Tubas, again, like I talked about, 70 in the AC in Canada, and 92 in the Billboard. Martin Mull and his fabulous furniture in your living room. Normal. In the Soup, SOOP, with Martin Mull. Recorded in 67, released in 74. Days of Wine and Neuroses, 75. I'm Everyone I've Ever Loved. No Hits, 4 Errors. The Best of Martin Mull. Sex and Violins. Near Perfect, and Mulling Over. A musical overview of Martin Mull, which was last production some 26 years ago. Martin Mull, Boys, Oh Boys You Gave, so many good memories and so many good laughs. And as my father said about Martin Mull many years ago, if he ever takes himself seriously, he's going to win an award. Like he said, he never took his career too seriously because, again, a painter, a presenter, a musician, an actor, and it was effortless. Martin Mull, Fred Willard passed away a couple of years ago. I can expect in heaven tonight, which is going to be a big surprise for Martin Mull. He's probably going to make it to heaven, even though he didn't believe in God. Martin Mull he's a type of person that should be an MC at every wedding that you know is going to be boring. Bring him in, and he'll tell, a joke saying, "How many white people here tonight?" He said, "I'm the best white person in the house." He said that once. Like he was white bread, like he had like kind of that blondish kind of 1970s overcut, the thinning hair. But Johnny Fever and Martin Mull, I would wonder if they ever talked about that. Did you rip us off? Did you rip FM off for WKRP? A lot of parallels. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's the story of the late great Martin Mull. If you like what we're doing here with our entertainment tribute podcast, let us know when to like, comment, subscribe, or share.